We're in the middle of a building project right now for our church. We laid a foundation and we're building a new church building, which is really exciting, but that's not how the project originally started. Originally, it was going to be a renovation. There was a good size house that we were going to tear down and just build on the foundation that was there, thinking that that would be enough to care for our church. But then we did a deeper look into the building and we discovered that that building didn't have one foundation, it had 3 different foundations. There was the original foundation that was laid, concrete, the concrete base and the house built on it, but then something was added on additionally, and they laid another foundation for that and then built it up, and then something else was added on additionally after that. And so there were 3 different foundations, and they didn't all match up and they weren't exactly made the same. And so we thought, and I think rightly so, that if we try to build a brand new building on 3 different foundations that don't exactly match up and aren't level, that building's going to be a little shaky. It was better to get rid of those 3 foundations and start over from scratch, lay one entirely new foundation, and on that one foundation we were going to successfully build all the different parts of this one building that would fit together and be established and feel secure on that one foundation. I'm telling you that because in Psalm 24, God says he did the same thing with the world. He didn't start over from something. There was nothing beforehand to begin with, but he laid the world and everything in it on just one foundation. He says he founded it, the whole thing, upon the seas. He established it on the waters, and that word established means to lay a foundation. You think about all the different moving parts of the universe, everything that happens within it, all the planets, all the stars, all the trees, all the birds, all the humans, all the movement, everything that's happening over and over, again and again, day after day, very random and inconsistent, and a lot of different moving pieces. It's all on one foundation. It's all on one foundation. One thing needs to work in order for all those other things to have security as they go about their work. And the same is true of your life. You think about all the different moving pieces of your life. Your family, yourself, your job, your hobbies, your finances, your church, your friends, your community, your country, your world, all those different things, and how unsettled we can feel in any of those areas at any time, depending on any number of different circumstances going this way or that way, or some unexpected way that we didn't see coming. God didn't want you to have to worry about getting 16 or 16,000 different things in order for you to feel secure as you go about your inconsistent and unpredictable day to day. He wanted you to have just one thing to think about. One foundation. As long as that foundation is there, all these different moving parts of your life, including the deepest, most important, most vital parts of your existence, they would all be secure as long as that one thing is in place. And what's that one thing? It's the one who laid the foundation in the first place, who knew how to build a universe and all the moving pieces in a way that it keeps going. The one who's been watching over your life from the very beginning, and not just your life, but the lives of every person who has ever lived, providing a planet that provides for our needs, and providing a Savior who provides for our deepest need. The need for someone to love us. The need for someone to be attentive to us. The need for someone to notice you. The need for someone to forgive you. That God was hanging on a cross, giving and giving and giving himself every drop of blood within him, so that the world could see that our God will always be reliable when we need him to come through for us. He'll be a good foundation. He is a good foundation. You can count on him. You can always count on him. You're safe. You're secure. Because the God who loves you is your foundation. Rest well tonight, my friends.